Right, you beautiful people, there's been a tour of the Mediterranean Palace, but there's something I like doing different from everyone else. Some people have never been to these places and haven't got a clue what's around. So I like making these videos where I show people what's around these resorts to give them an idea if this is the place they want to be. So this is a tour of what bars, restaurants, entertainment is around the Mediterranean Palace.
Epic Phil, where you off to now? Packing smiles and endless wow. He's got a passport stamped with pride. Epic Phil's on another wild ride.
Okay, let's start this walking tour. There it is, the way into the Mediterranean Palace. You can go up ramps as well, what does help. I'm going to walk you up the steps, show you some of the right, and then we're going to walk left. And I will point out another bit in the video tomorrow, so it'll be daylight, but it will make a lot more sense for doing that. So as you can see straight away, this resort hotel is perfectly located on the Golden Mile in Tenerife in Playa de Las Américas. So over here straight away as we begin, we got Vegas Grill, probably one of the most famous restaurants out here, steakhouse. Actually went there for my birthday and absolutely loved it. Now I'm not going to walk you all the way down there. There is a couple of more. Actually, you know what, I will. I'm not going to be lazy. So we've got a few cheap places here you can go to. You have different, you know, there'll be like cheaper options if you don't want to spend too much. Always check the road before you cross, people. And as I say, you've got a couple of restaurants down here you can go to. Cheap ones like KFC sort of kebabs and all them sort of taste of India. Obviously there is Vegas Grill. To give you a perspective, this is obviously getting recorded in November. So that is the famous Vegas Grill, what is upstairs. That there constantly changes. I never know what it's going to be from one month to another. It's been arcades and everything. I actually think it would make a good like shop. I know they've got a supermarket there, but a proper one would be more useful. Obviously you've got all the shops, you can buy your perfumes and all that stuff. Now I want to cross over, so I'm going to break some rules as per normal. Look at that. Obviously there's another hotel on this side, but I'm crossing over because you want to see what's around. So as long as there's no cars coming, and there is one, that's typical luck, but he has gone. I'll take us quickly across this road to give you a better look of stuff. Straight away you got Savage, another restaurant a lot of people like going to. Very interesting, different sizes, small, big ones. Some are outside, some are indoors. Walk is upstairs. I'm not going to go too far because, as I said, this is no idea to show you what's around. So you got the hotel across the road here. I can never remember its name. Come to Stella Beach, maybe Family Garden. Live guitarist at, is this Bloom, I believe it's called, or something like that. I can never remember the name half these. Flora maybe? Fleur. If you're more stuff. Now you got your typical good shops here. You got Springfield, Sunglass Hut, Cities, and that big shop there is H&M. Got another supermarket over here, so because the shop in the hotel I generally think is really overpriced. Now down there is a little shopping centre, but a bit further down is the beach. So you're right on the beach, and that's some stuff I'm going to show you later on this video when it's daytime. Obviously Zara, not H&M. Getting my shops mixed up here. But as you can see, at Christmas you get the photo opportunities as well. Lovely Sunglass Hut. So what I'm going to do now is I'll start from the hotel again and we'll walk our way down the opposite direction where there is so much more. Okay, we're back at the hotel now. As I said, we'll show you down this way quickly. As you can see, there's a lot of shops here as well. Plenty of places to choose to go out and eat. Got a Mexican restaurant here, a teppanyaki upstairs as well. A live sports and cocktail bar. So straight outside the hotel, you've You've got shops, restaurants and bars right on your doorstep. So it's 20 to 9 as I record this. As you can see, quite a lot of shops are still open as well. And this is a weeknight, not a weekend. More up here, Italian steakhouse. Mamma mia. This is the place everyone's, if you're not like a mad party animal, will hang out. Or if you are a mad party animal, you'll generally start here. This is probably the more upper class area. And then if you're like a youngster and that, you'll move over to Las Américas into the Veronica Strip area. This is more expensive than that end of Las Américas, obvious reasons. A lot more shops on the right. So if there's any type of shop what interests you, by all means give them a go. Don't forget with perfumes and that, it's tax-free in Tenerife, if I'm right. So you'll save a pretty penny on that sort of stuff, like cigarettes as well. So here we've got a lot of shops. I don't need to look at every shop, and I'm sure you don't want to look at every shop. Now, across the road is Magic. That's sort of like a nightclub scene restaurant. It's more of a bar than a restaurant, I suppose. And it gets more party as live acts, DJs, things like that, all in it. You've got the famous Fountain and Harry's Bar upstairs. Now upstairs there's quite a few restaurants as well. Some of the better ones are up there as well. Harry's Bar is a great place to go and have some drinks, some cocktails and that. And right across from it is Hard Rock Cafe, and upstairs they have a bar up there as well where you can have cocktails. The downstairs is obviously the restaurant area. You'll have a lot of sellers selling different stuff on here. Generally, if you don't want it, just ignore them and just walk on. Don't let them ever put anything on your hands, because once they put it on and say it's free, that's the biggest scam going ever. They just then start hassling you to pay for it. And you have to be strong and say, no, I'm not interested. Don't be pushed into anything. Obviously, we've still got loads of shops, and there's more shops around the back as well. It isn't just these ones on the front. Fun Group is a good place everyone likes to go to get some great deals. Up to 40% off versus duty free. One of these days I'm going to challenge that and see how true it is. I'm sure no one really looks into it. Someone's just trying to leave and stuff. Okay, cross the car parks underneath. Hey, if you want to go go-karting out here, the van is here so you can book it up. That's actually quite a good go-kart track as well. Look at that, if you can see it. Not bad. More restaurants on this side as well. Generally with live bands and that, live musicians. Especially at night time. Daytime, less musicians and that. It's more of a night thing. You've got the restaurants here as well. There's a shopping centre downstairs as well where you can get your there's actually some really good shops down there. Into Sport, if you remember that, in the UK back in the 90s. Sports Direct really now, we all know that. But it's downstairs at the Park Santiago 3. You've got the Mild Dinner Show. Don't know much about it, but it's up there. Probably be cool. As I say, yet again, bars are here with live music. Someone's singing on the piano with smoke coming out of it. Looks pretty good. Okay, it's not marijuana, otherwise he would get a bit drunk. Well, not drunk, stoned would be the word. There's like more shops this side. The shopping centre's downstairs. This is the Park Santiago 3. Ice cream. Down there is a crazy golf thing, quite well themed. This is a very good supermarket, this one. And at the back, the chocolate cakes and that, and all the different type of pastries, beautiful in there. As you can see across the road, there's the shopping centre sign. Okay, that is the Park Santiago 3, and as you can see the signs, the shopping centre signs everywhere. There are so many shops down there that you can shop in, from gadgets to clothes, hairdressers, and obviously, as I said, sport shops as well. Coming towards the end of what I'm going to call the walk for this one. I don't think we need to go much further. I mean, there's so much more on this road that if you're willing to walk a little bit further, you know, you could have so much more choice as well. But I'm just showing you what's near the hotel. The best thing to do is go on YouTube. I have loads of videos out myself through the years, and I'm walking all around Las Américas, and I'll give you more things to see. I'm generally known for the Cayenne Columbus as well, so that area, if you want to know what bars, restaurants and all that's around there. We have a children's park here, quite big, and right there is fitness stuff. No one uses them. So across the road here we've got, is it Kong Tisha restaurant? I guess that's Chinese. And I believe the place next to it is a pizza place. As I say, there's the park. I tend to not really want to record the park, as is even late at night there's children in there, see. And we get towards the end of my walk area where I'm going to stop. We've got Park Santiago 4 there. I think that's the Villa Cortez Hotel. Yep, I think that's its name. I have my friends staying there, and I'm hopefully going to have a tour of this one for you as well. And then I won't have to do a tour up and down Golden Mile, because you can just watch this video for that, for the Villa Cortez. And right there is the Bank restaurant. So steakhouse, very expensive. You get, I think the steak's done by the ounce you pay for. Now all the way down there is more Las Américas, and further down that way, if you're willing to do a 10-minute walk, there's a lot cheaper places. There's also good restaurants down there as well. You've got the good curry houses like Tandoori Hut and places like that. You've got some good burger places down there, some very good restaurants down there on a slightly cheaper pricing as well. Entertainment's just as good down there as well. Different vibe though. And then a bit further down from that, you've got Veronica Strip, was obviously the nightclub and that. But there you go. There we go. That is the tour done. Mediterranean Palace Hotel. This is what's near it. I mean, how good is that? So much on your doorstep. There's so many hotels around as well, and there's so much more I can show you. But the videos will go on for 3 hours. As I said, walk down that way, 10 minutes, you'll find loads of new restaurants and bars on a cheaper end. 5 minutes along that, you've got the Veronica Strip for the youngsters. This way, that way, you've got beaches with restaurants and that as well. I'm going to show you quickly how far the beach is for the Mediterranean Palace, but I want you to explore as well. Have you stayed at Mediterranean Place? Would you stay there? What do you think of the Golden Mile? Do you think the hotel is in a good low location? Well, if you've watched it all the way through here, thank you. Do me a favour though, to help me get more videos out. I need you to subscribe. It's free. Like the videos and comment. So all you got to do, all of it is free. Like and comment bit is basically, it just gets the video out more on YouTube for more people to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Many more to come. And if you haven't watched ones before, just go back and watch some of them as well. As I said, there is a full tour of the hotel as well, the Mediterranean Palace. But from me, thanks for watching and stay epic.